Springtime in my home. I am sharing my home, my main living space, decorated for the spring season. We live in a 950 square foot home, so things are small, but I love adding little touches of thrifted decor and live florals to my home. So friends, welcome to my home. This is my front little entry and I keep it very simple. It's a very tiny space, so I don't want a lot cluttering the floor or the racks or the walls, just to give people a space to actually hang their raincoats and put their boots and their hats and whatever else they have to bring in. So it's very simple with some eucalyptus, my little welcome sign, a mirror, a DIY coat rack that my husband made for us before we were married, and of course antiques. I find antiques thrifted and at antique stores, garage sales. My home is at least 90% secondhand. So I'm going to just share little snippets while you watch my little home. I love the tulips, of course. Faux tulips are a way to go, especially when they're not actually blooming. So those tulips can be found on Amazon. I'll leave all links in the description box, or you can check out my blog post. The pillows that I bought this year are just beautiful. A vintage floral blue and green pattern. They match my blue pillow covers that I've had for years, and then just match my kind of grayish neutral palette that I have in my home. I keep the basis of my built-ins pretty much the same, with a few Crocs, that vintage plate, and some books. Now the books I leave with just the pages because I love the worn pages look, and a lot of the covers are ripped off because I've got them from garage sales there they were free, or bookstores that were giving them away. But again, more tulips. Some of those wooden beads I've had for years, and I use them for Christmas and actually every season. So again, I'll put links in the description box for you, or you can check my Amazon store for some of the newer items. Of course, the thrifted, the secondhand pieces are unfortunately unable to be found, but you're getting ideas nonetheless. A new piece is that pressed flower petal picture, and I just love that little bit of pop of pink. On top of my piano is another place I really enjoy decorating. Again, some more eucalyptus, some more tulips, and some Crocs, and just keeping it very simple. Keeping some space on the top to keep it less cluttered and just inviting. Welcome now to my kitchen. It is an eat-in kitchen. We are a family of 5, and this is the space we spend the majority of our time in. I homeschool here. I cook, of course, 3 meals a day. I do crafts at the table with the kids. We spend a lot of time here. I do try to create a peaceful atmosphere in my home, and in the kitchen there is often fresh flowers and some muffins or baked goods ready for the kids or my husband, and candles lit in the morning hours and the evening hours. But there is also some sense of extras. This video is for the purpose of inspiration, and so there is often a bit more paper clutter, water bottles around, things like that, kids' toys. But I do feel like my home can still be peaceful. So my little shelves here have minimal decor, just a few pops of color and spring, those little bits of pale colors that I love adding in, along with the white tulips again. And then, of course, some fresh flowers. I just picked those up at Walmart and added them in some vases, some fresh lemon poppy seed muffins. The recipe for that will be out in the next week's video. So You can look it up on Farmhouse on Boone. It's sourdough lemon poppy seed muffins, but I'll share the recipe next week as well. Beautiful candles, just fresh fruit, just lots of homey, inviting touches. And again, I just really enjoy decorating with thrifted pieces. My plates are thrifted, my bowls and pitchers are thrifted. It's just a really easy way to keep the budget down. Adding live touches is also a beautiful way to decorate. I cut some fresh stems from our willow trees and they have little blooms on them. I have a rosemary plant, and then again, just keeping the counters simple and very minimal. A freshly pressed tea towel hanging on the oven door adds a nice springy touch, and then a beautiful candle burning on the stove as well. And this one I really enjoy. It's from Amazon, so again, check that description box. The yellow, I just love the pops of yellow, and the tulips are just blooming over my coffee maker. It's one of my favorite corners in my home, of course, because I really enjoy making our coffees, but it's just so beautiful to me. It just brings joy to my heart to see that little space, and then adding those fresh tulips just makes my heart sing. So I hope you're enjoying the springtime and you enjoyed a little bit of my home this spring season. Have a blessed and beautiful day.